Hello, everyone. My name is Christina Follen, and I'm the Director of Communications and Evangelization at our parish. I'm really happy to be gathered here with 5 of our discipleship group leaders. These 5 folks are actually leading 4 of the 8 discipleship group opportunities that we have coming in October. So this is just a great opportunity that we have these folks in front of you, and they're going to share a little bit about their individual groups. We are hoping that as many of you will consider some of these opportunities and take on the journey beginning in October. So why don't we begin with you, Bob, since your group is going to be led on Monday. So tell us a little bit about your group. Why did you decide to do this group, and why would anyone want to take the journey that you're leading?
Yeah, I like the book, especially because it deals with themes that are pretty common within Christianity, themes such as like forgiving others, sacrifice.
So Bob, I'm sorry for interrupting. Can you tell us the theme of your book?
Yeah, it's 5 people you'll meet in heaven. And it's a book that was written with various themes that are part of Christianity, themes such as sacrifice, love, forgiving others, asking for forgiveness from others, all Christian themes, but they're gently played out here in the novel. So basically, you meet 5 people whom you made an impact on or had a significant impact on you during your lifetime, whether it's somebody you knew well or somebody you barely knew at all. And so I like this particular book because it deals with it in very gentle strokes, meaning that these themes that we mentioned play out basically within the novel in very gentle but powerful ways.
Wonderful. So you're leading your group on Mondays. Tell us the time, and is it an in-person journey or virtual? And when do you start?
It's in person. We start in early October, and it'll be from 7 to 8:30. And we welcome everybody who would like to come and join us.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So let's see. For Tuesdays, we have Dave here tonight. And Dave, why don't you share a little bit about your journey? Let us know what the theme is and a little bit about it.
Sure, absolutely. Thank you so much. So I'll be doing the a virtual study of the Case for Christ. It's by Lee Strobel. They did a movie about it a couple of years ago. It's a great story. Lee Strobel, back in the 1970s, was an investigative reporter for the Chicago, one of the major Chicago newspapers. He had a legal background, and he was an atheist. And his world was kind of turned upside down because his wife converted to Christianity, and he did not know how to deal with it. And so he set out with the goal to use his legal background and his investigative journalism tools, as it were, to investigate the case for Christ. And he was sure that by the end of this, he was going to debunk everything. But of course, that doesn't happen. He goes through all of the evidence, and he, by the end, spoiler alert, becomes a Christian. And it's a fascinating journey, especially for anybody. So anybody who's struggling, has questions about their faith, even doesn't even know what questions to ask, I think it's a great way to kind of begin your journey on apologetics.
Awesome. And tell us a little bit about logistics for your group, dates, times.
Sure. So we're going to meet virtually via Zoom on Tuesdays, starting in October at 7:30. It'll be about an hour.
Wonderful. Thanks so much, Dave. All right. So the next one, we move into Thursdays. So Debbie and Liz are going to be co-leading one of our discipleship groups. Guys, why don't you tell us a little bit about your journey?
We're going to be doing a biblical walk through the Mass, and both Liz and I took this a few years ago. And, the Mass is something that, we go to every week, sometimes more often. And in this course, you'll learn why we do what we do, some of the prayers, signs, and rituals, and how they're rooted in Scripture, that they, just weren't made up by somebody.
Awesome. So go ahead, Liz.
No, I was going to say, what I find, I'm sorry, I have a cold. What I find interesting is it's good for people who are just coming to Mass, but people who have been there forever and just don't realize what's happening in the Mass. It's a ritual to them and they don't really understand all of the prayers and even just blessing yourself. It's amazing some of the things that we will talk about.
Wonderful. And tell us a little bit about the logistics for the group. When are you guys meeting in person, virtually, and some of the, time, dates?
We're meeting on Thursdays in person from 7 to 8:30, and we're starting October 14th. It's 5 sessions.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. And last but not least, we have Krista Cotone, who we're blessed to have her for the first time leading a discipleship group, which is awesome. Same with Dave, which is amazing. But Krista, why don't you tell us a little bit about what's the theme of your discipleship group and why did you pick that?
Sure. So I am going to be leading Who Am I to Judge? It's going to be an 8-session course. So this course is actually looking at morality and relativism. And I was really looking for something that maybe would appeal to people in my age bracket as well. Of course, the group is open to anyone who would like to register, but I was really looking for something that would be relevant in today's culture. And many of us are kind of guilty of this relativism. What's good for you is not good for me, and kind of vice versa. So I found it interesting that we can all find a bit of ourselves in this, no matter where we are in our faith journey. So that's really what inspired me to pick such a topic.
Awesome. And share a little bit of the logistics of the group, Krista.
Sure. So we're going to be meeting in person. It's going to be, as I said, 8 sessions. We are starting in October, running to the week before Thanksgiving, and then wrapping up the week after Thanksgiving. And it will be from 7 to 8:30 p.m.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So folks, as you can see, these are 4 of the 8 options that we have available. They're all wonderful journeys. And it's really great because, they're not extended journeys that last for many, many weeks. So it's a good opportunity for anyone, whether you've been, deep in your faith for many years or just starting out, or maybe you've experienced certain experiences that might draw you to it. It's just very grateful to have these leaders offering these journeys. So anyone out there, please consider visit our website. There's plenty of information on these 4 groups as well as the other 4 groups that are available. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you, leaders. We're really grateful for you all. And we'll see you guys either in person, on Zoom, and God bless. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.